Hello from Yat Dragon.com. This is Ji Sifu, and today I'm going to continue my lecture on the difference between Taoist magic and Sun Gung magic. Okay, they're different stuff. Now, just a little recap here. In the previous lecture, we talked about the Taoist magic method and how it's like just cultivating your own thing here, storing it up to the altar, and then keep cultivating, purifying, and then you consume the thing back. Okay, so that is the Taoist magic. Now, the Sun Gung magic is not just doing it yourself. It's now having a group lineage of many people doing it themselves, and at the same time cultivating and contributing to the same pool of energy. Not just yourself, but now we're going to gather up this thing and crystallize this thing. Now this thing, after many generations of work, is here, and now this is not something that you can achieve, not something that one person can achieve, because it's supposed to be done by many people. Crystallizing this thing is totally different. Now, just to cut the video shorter, I'm going to set myself on a time limit here. So let's do a 12-minute timer. 12 minute. Okay. Doop. Beep. Okay. Started. Okay, so just like saying, okay, if you want to do business yourself, okay, you try to make your own thing and then sell, okay, make things and sell. Now you are limited in what you can do. You have limited amount of energy, time, money, skills, things like that, okay? This is Taoism. Taoism is like learning how to make your own thing and then sell it, and or make your own thing, store it up, and then you can use it later on. It's just like that, Taoism, okay? Not saying that it's bad, but it's just like that, okay? And then now in Sun Gung that we're doing, it's a different concept. Because what we call this is Taoism and beyond. Why this beyond? It's because beyond this stage of going like a single person business, you know, like you're just doing it yourself. Now let's get into a corporation style. We're going to get everyone into a lineage, and then we'll crystallize everything together. Just like saying a corporation, crystallize everyone's energy together. Meaning that this guys can do painting, this guy can do building the car show, you know, this guy can do financial stuff, this guy can manage the budget, this guy can do website, whatever. And then they gather it up and crystallize into one thing. Now this is the essence of Sun Gung magic, the Sun Gung, okay? Because you have to get out of yourself to get something that you cannot do, to upgrade yourself. By working yourself, you are very limited in what you can achieve. By working in a group of very specialized and highly cultivated people, you can upgrade yourself much faster. Just like saying, if you try to learn some basic stuff, science, whatever, at home by yourself, it's very hard. Now, when you go into a school or university and go through a bunch of like very specialized program with a lot of different professors who are teaching you stuff, guiding you, and of course you doing your part, now you can do much more and learn much more. Same thing goes to Sun Gung magic that we teach. Okay, these power right here, just being able to cultivate these power to something, store it up, and then later on consume it back after all the work that you're going to do with it, it's good. But now we upgrade this to the next level. This is not just your own power. Okay, at first in Sun Gung, when you learn in like my lineage, the first thing you do is not to output your energy to the lineage, because we don't want your energy yet. Okay, this is like you're not even ready. You're like a baby. Okay, the baby don't need to just be born and then the baby have to go to work. That's not possible. Okay, you cannot even work because you don't have the skills yet. So what you're going to do is you just stay as a baby and be fed daily. And also later on, you need to buy food, to keep being fed, grow up, until to a stage you're mature enough, then you could you learn to cultivate your own, and then you can now consume back and also give to the lineage and contribute to the crystallized pool of energy. But then, between this contribution part and the learning part, like the development, the earlier stage, there's a long way to go. Super long way to go, okay? The first stage, what you're doing is you enter the lineage and be ordained. What happened is, we have this crystallized pool of energies that will be infusing it, a bit of it, to you. You get the energy infused to you, and first of all, you don't feel a thing first, because you're not supposed to feel a thing. What this thing is doing is just build a connection to you and change your energy's property so that it all has an attribute that tells your energy that, okay, you belong to this lineage. You belong to this lineage, and this crystallization of power is related to you. You built the relationship. And because of that, it triggers up that the energy that we infused triggers up the energies in your body. It just makes them active again. The energies here can now automatically and instantly be able to use the method that we teach and be able to directly transfer to an object right away. Instead of, doing art and stuff, you have to keep doing it for years to be able to really transfer this to here and let the people feel it. But in our magic lineage, you don't have to do it for many years. When you get the spells and stuff and the foundation learned, you can directly use the method and transfer it to a medium. Now, daily, your work with your altar, you keep doing stuff like burn incense, do spells, and stuff like that. The first stage of learning is always to invest into your altar. When you burn incense daily, you invest this energy from yourself, not from other people, from yourself. Okay? Put it into the incense. Now, put it on the altar. The altar gets it, accumulate, and store it up. Daily, it accumulates. And then it packs up. It's solidified. And now you are doing what the Talisman magic is doing. You solidified your own spiritual energy, brain power, mind power, to one location. Okay? And because all your energy also include a bit of that crystallized energy from the lineage. And because the stuff that you do all involve this crystallized energy properties. So this thing will just keep condensing right here. Okay? Inside the altar. Now, every month, as a disciple, you will do this what we call Hoi Tin Moon and Sao Tin Moon, which is to open the altar and close the altar. Open to what? Well, the word Hoi Tin Moon translates to like open the sky door. It doesn't really mean anything to you right now. It's not to open any door to the sky or something like that, okay? We call that open portal, but it's more like to open your altar so that the altar can connect to the whole lineage network. Now, what is the lineage network? The lineage network is, for example, here, I got an altar, right? Now, this altar exists here, but it also has two other dimensions that contains the altar in a different form. The energy form of it, the energy particle form of it. There are energies there. Energy form of the altar. Now my other disciples all have an altar. And their altars all have this energy form. They all have these, what we call the pre-heaven form of their altar. And because we have the same properties with our magic power or the energies. We are linked like a network, like a Wi-Fi network. Everything is linked. When you do the magic to open portal for your altar, what it does is it gathers up the energies of your altar, and then you connect to the Lineage Network. You build the bridge to beam and connect there. Because you're connected, what happened is it's just like two pressure tanks. They equalize or they nourish or whatever. They try to just push energy over to you. So everyone in the lineage, their power will distribute a bit to your side, and you get a little bit of nourishing. But there's a difference, okay? Just being able to open the portal doesn't mean that you have requested stuff to come. Nothing will come yet, but the stuff, like a little bit of it may come, but not everything, like not really aggressively coming. You get a little bit of stuff nourishing into your altar, and now your altar gets extra power from the crystallization energies between the network in the lineage. Everyone in the lineage cultivates daily. Everyone shares a bit of that to you. And then, because of that, okay, after that you close the door and you keep the little bit of energy that you can intake, and then it mixes with your own energy there. And then you will do other things with it. Now storing it up is not the only thing you want to do. The next stage is to consume it back. After cultivating, making this energy stronger, now it's time to consume it back. So you will learn how to do this fu, which is like this kind of thing, okay? You write these kind of things by infusing a lot of stuff into it. And then you use the energies from the altar and you put it into the food. Now you burn and consume it back to your body. By doing that, you are putting this back to your body process and changing your own energy, making it better, making it stronger. And that is how you upgrade yourself. By doing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that is how you upgrade yourself. How you upgrade the magic power. Because not only that you need the lineage there to have this crystallized power, but you also need to upgrade yourself in order to receive the equal or equivalent power level of this lineage power to you. It's just like saying your little bulb here can only handle 1 volt of energy. Now the lineage power bank is huge. It may have like thousands and millions of volts there. It cannot transfer everything to you at once. So what happens is when you open portal and start to connect, it will just give you a little bit that you can handle. Okay, because you keep upgrading, the stuff that you can get gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it takes time for yourself to keep accumulating, to keep condensing, empowering, and cultivating this altar. This is your ultimate investment. Okay, just good. So basically, the Lineage Network, as you can see, it's very, very important. And while you're developing and getting mature, you're being nourished and helped by the Lineage Network to upgrade yourself. Because you have this way stronger energy up there, it makes it much easier for yourself to upgrade. Because just by consuming the same voltage of stuff, like what you do in Taoism, it takes years to achieve something. Many years. But with Sun Gung, when you're doing it good, you don't need that many years because you're having a high voltage thing there. You don't need that little stuff coming in again and again. That takes a lot of time. Okay, a long time cultivation. Now this one, you don't. Very short time, you can already upgrade to this level. Because this level is achieved by getting help from the lineage power bank, or the lineage power source, what we call it. So that is the basic concept there, and how it's so different, and why this lineage network is so important. Without ordaining into the lineage, being accepted into the lineage, you cannot even touch or have a bit of that crystallized stuff. And like even you have the magic methods that you are going to use with the magic, you don't have this thing which allows you to use the method and nothing can be done. So just having the magic is not going to do any good. You need to ordain in order to really use the magic methods, like the spells, the fu, and everything. Anyway, so basically that's it for today. Glad I can keep it short. So we will see you next time. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. Don't forget to watch the previous videos too. And we'll see you next class. Bye-bye.